Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your What's Cracking for Tuesday the 18th of August. Okay, firstly, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I love doing the personal readings, so thank you for all of those who've ordered a personal reading from me, and thank you so much for referring me to other people. It just blows me away that someone can refer me from Canada to Spain or from America to England. Like, it just blows me away. So thank you so much. I'm so grateful for this journey. If you are interested in a personal reading, doing classes with me, I've also started up the life coaching again. If you're interested in doing any of those things or even donating to the channel, all the instructions are below. I've got some big news coming up. I don't want to announce it till tomorrow. But watch this space because I'm creating with the universe. All right, so I'm going to use the Wild Unknown Tarot with you here today. And we'll see what's going on. It's been such a buzzy feeling, the atmosphere the last few days. It's been awesome. I couldn't sleep last night. I've been up since 2 o'clock. I think it's about 6:30 now. Oh, it's 7 o'clock. I've been up since 2. When the energy's like this, I'm gonna hope. I watch a movie, sometimes read a book, whatever I need to do to get me back to sleep, and sometimes I just don't go back. So the energy is humming along outside here. Alrighty, let's see where we're up to. Okay, oh, Eight of Pentacles coming through. Eight of Pentacles is a card that talks about work. It can talk about work as in a physical sense, going to work, putting in energy to go to a job. It can also talk about business. It can also talk about putting work into a relationship or putting work into yourself. This is generally about sort of, look at this spider creating the web here. It's about creation. It's about, manifesting, bringing forth what you want through your work or through some sort of enterprise you may be developing. Okay, all right, we have the the Queen of Pentacles coming through. The Queen of Pentacles represents Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Now, the Queen she loves her material wealth. She's very comfortable being well off and, having her material things around her. She's also very structured. She works hard for what she needs to do. She puts in the energy she needs to do. And she reaps the rewards. That's why she is the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant coming through here. So I feel like this is somebody creating something for their own stability. So maybe putting creation into something, bringing in some sort of stability. I love that the key is here. I see this key often. And I think that sometimes we forget we have these keys to the things we want or the things we want to bring into our world. But sometimes we're unaware of where they lie within us, or we've denied what we are capable of opening up in the world. But this Hierophant talks about being, having stability. This is the key to your stability. It's something to do with your work. It's something to do with something you're creating here. Manifesting. Okay, so we have the Strength card coming through. So perhaps for some of you, you've perhaps started to understand what that key means for you, how you can access what you want in your world. The Strength card does talk about sort of taming your inner beast, taming your inner demons. It doesn't necessarily, because sometimes I think people talk about the shadow side like it shouldn't be there, like it's a bad thing. The shadow side is not a bad thing. There are things about ourselves that we perhaps don't like so much, or we see as maybe a limitation or a bit of a problem for us. But actually the shadow side drives us as well. So it's very much about integrating. It's about accepting there are things about yourself that you may not be 100% comfortable with, but learning to feel comfortable with them. Okay, and then we have the Temperance card. Beautiful. So some of you are bringing in this real sense of balance, which is leading you to understand what you want in your world. It's giving you this key to understanding how to create something new and to bring something new into yourself. Nice reading. All right, might be romance for some of you because I can feel romance here. So, all right, so we have the Knight of Swords coming through here. I love this card. It's beautiful, isn't it? The owl representing the knight. This is about some sort of communication coming through. The knight communication can sometimes be a little immature or a little bit rash or sudden, because he's so determined to speak that he sometimes doesn't plan out what he's going to say. He doesn't have the maturity to work that out. So this is the person that comes blundering in, that just sort of unloads without really thinking about how they're going to do that. And sometimes it can come across as confused or, you know, even anxious or erratic. But this isn't what the intention is. The intention is this person wants to deliver a message really quickly, and they're not really planning out what they're doing. They're not like the Knight of Pentacles who, you know, plans it all out on the way. All right, let's get your story. Okie dokie. All right, we have the Ten of Wands coming through. This is the end of a cycle. This is, you know, about carrying burdens around for so long, and they're getting heavy. They're getting too heavy. It's really interesting, though, because I think some of the tarot cards have such incredible meanings, and I look at this one and I think it's so clear, the meaning of this one. You know, you really can't sort of misconstrue this. This is about the end of, you know, carrying stuff around with you that no longer is serving you. This can be other people's, you know, rubbish that you're carrying around. It can be, you know, people who've given you rubbish to carry around, you know, beliefs or responsibilities that really don't belong to you. Okay, and we have the Nine of Swords. So there's some anxiety here. Okie dokie, let's see where this is going. All right, and that little caution to stop, rest, take time out, spend time on your own stuff. Meditation. Opening up your third eye, understanding your power in the universe here. There's something that you're trying to express here. There's something that you want to express, something you want to share, something you want to give to the world. But at the moment, you're sort of coming in as perhaps not quite where you need to be. It may be, you know, that you are ready to put these burdens down. There may be some anxiety around this. But the universe is saying to you here, you know, it's if you're going to sort of, because lambs for me represent new birth, and especially in this deck, this is a very young lamb. So it's like you're starting out on something here, something that may have created a little bit of anxiety for you, but certainly learning to put this down to move forward, but understanding perhaps you need to tap in to your higher self to understand where you're going and what you want to bring into the world. I do think you're a little immature with the Knight of Swords here. You may be sort of wanting to, you know, do something very quickly, deliver something quickly, but it's taking a little bit of time to get off the ground. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups coming through here. All right, with the Eight of Wands, something is about to change, and very, very quickly here. We have the Sun. How beautiful. There's a change coming in for you here that's going to happen very quickly, and it sort of feels here like you've been either hesitating or trying to draw on your own resources here and trying to create something, but you're taking your time. And I feel like you want to sort of move forward with it, and this Knight of Swords says you want to do everything in a hurry, but you can't. You've got to take your time with this. What I see here is some sort of opportunity being given to you that's going to help you move forward. This is something or somebody coming in here to make some sort of offer to get you moving on your road. So I think that the intention here is to do something by yourself or doing this yourself. But the universe wants to offer you some sort of support or someone to support you on your journey here. Okay, Ace of Swords coming through, really nice, having clarity, seeing things the way they should, walking away from things that no longer serve you, and we have the Judgment card coming through. All right, I'm going to dig deeper. This looks like work, business, putting effort and energy into something, we do have the Queen of Pentacles coming through here. So you're doing this very logically and strategically, trying to build stable foundation here, but understanding, you know, you have the answers to this. You know where you're going. The Strength card comes out, and I've got the Sun card in the reading as well. So very strong Leo energy here. So it may be a Leo person who's giving you a bit of a leg up with this. But you're certainly building for this Temperance here. Look, I bought these cards not so long ago, and they have a blemish on them. And at first I was like, how dare they send me a brand new deck with a blemish on it? But now I feel quite honoured that I have this blemish. I think it's a sign. Alrighty. I'll just shuffle those in, and we'll talk about what I see. I see you wanting to start something new. Now, this could be that you're ready to, I don't know, have a romantic, put work into a romantic relationship. You could be ready to put work into a marriage. It could be a business that you're starting up. It could certainly be, wanting to move into a different sort of area or different responsibilities at work. So maybe you're going for a management position. But whatever it is, you're aiming high here. And you're not allowing your anxiety or your stresses to hold you back. So you're going for it. And I feel that this has caused a little bit of anxiety. Probably maybe the first time you've done this. Maybe, you're doing this on your own and you don't have any assistance. But there's some sort of clarity coming to you here, and it's coming through another person. So there could be an opportunity here. You could be being offered some sort of support. I don't think it's financial support, not with the Sun here. The Sun implies that whatever you're being given here with this Ace of Swords is going to give you a brand new start and help you to walk away from things that have been holding you back. And we do have the Judgment card here, so I just want to see, because the Judgment card does talk about rebirth. So maybe you're putting your energies into sort of starting something anew, starting something again, bringing yourself back. But when the Judgment card comes in, I think, well, maybe this is the second time around. Maybe you're relaunching a relationship that never took off the first time. But maybe you're trying to start a business that didn't go round the first time. But something here is getting a second chance. And you know that this is something somebody's going to help you move forward with. All right. Okay, and then I have the Justice card on the bottom to clarify the Judgment. We have the Moon, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Pentacles coming out again. You know what? It's so interesting, because although it looks like somebody's bringing this in for you, I actually think you may be bringing this in for yourself here. Okay. So I feel like perhaps you are doing something by yourself. I felt this was somebody else bringing this in, but now looking at the clarity I'm getting here with this Judgment card, I feel like you're somehow getting some sort of epiphany here to walk away from something and restart. There's clarity coming, and it looks like it's coming through someone else, but I don't think so. I think this is coming through you. Look what the cards clarify. So we have the Queen of Pentacles coming back in again, which I believe's you. I believe you are this person launching something here, launching something that you want to restart. You may have tried it before and it didn't work. But whatever it is, it looks like you. And it's being clarified by the High Priestess and the Moon. And what this is saying to me is something is about to be revealed to you here. And I feel like it's something coming from Spirit or your Creator, your higher self. Some sort of insight here that's going to really help you to move forward. But it feels like rebirth. So it's like you're going back to the beginning and starting again. So I think this is some sort of deep emotion, buried gift, buried talent, something to do with your intuition here though, because it's your higher self that's bringing this through. And it's going to launch. It's going to help you to stand in your truth and launch what you want. And that's why you have this beautiful Judgment card coming through and the Justice card. So it's almost like this is being done by the universe because it was meant to happen at this time. All right, let's get you an oracle card. All right, we're going to go for the energy oracle this morning. Okay, I left a card behind too, so I'm going to take that as well because I feel like they've done that for a particular reason. Now this is really interesting because you have this card here, which is the Eight of Cups, which is the card of walking away, and you've got the card walking away here, which I think is quite interesting how they do that. So let's see why this is. I think you're walking away from troubles and things that you've needed to leave behind. Letting go and moving on. This card shows someone walking away from an existing situation. She's closing the gate behind her and is walking away into a misty unknown future. This card reveals that it could be time for you to make a similar decision. There may be something that you're finished with, perhaps a career, goal, relationship, or long-term experience of some kind. The familiarity of the situation may be enticing, but you're now ready to look at your options on the open road ahead. In reality, an important new beginning is at hand. This card also indicates that now would be a good time to let go of an old habit, emotional pattern, or false belief. And that's what I think this is here. This moon and a high priestess energy. Negative pattern or an ingrained belief. You now have the power to release it and to move on. That's why the Ace of Swords is here. To a freer, healthier way of thinking and relating to yourself and others. Maybe the anxiety you're feeling here is about releasing something. Whether it's in the inner or outer world, this card is telling you that you have the readiness and resources to walk away from the old and move forward now. Now, this card was sitting there, and I feel like I need to have a look at it too. So I feel like you're weathering out the storm here. Clouds on the horizon. This is about being cautious but not fearful. Looking at the situation with calm clarity, investigating your options and honouring yourself and your intentions. Stand up for yourself and take action on your own behalf. As with all difficulty, even the worst storm passes. Always remember you have the power and the wisdom to handle whatever may come your way. So I thought that needed to be read. Have a wonderful day.